Willkommen zurück, Fußballfreunde. Today we have a special edition about Borussia Dortmund. The Bundesliga is having more and more followers, and the two biggest clubs are, as you know, the FC Bayern and Borussia Dortmund. As with many successful teams, there's actually a lot of hate that goes towards Bayern in Germany. They are a polarizing club in the sense that you either love them or hate them. One of the biggest reproaches is that they tend to buy up the best talent of the Bundesliga due to the higher wages they can pay and the more prestigious competitions they play in. Personally, I really don't like that disrespect. Football's a business and that's just how the market works. And Bayern's international presence is actually pretty important for German football. But anyway, I didn't want to talk about Bayern. I want to talk about my favorite club, mein Lieblingsverein, der BVB. So BVB means Ballspielverein Borussia Dortmund, which translates literally into ball playing club Borussia Dortmund. And their slogan, das Motto, ist echte Liebe, which means real love or genuine love. Note that it's more common to say wahre Liebe, true love, if you're speaking about your boyfriend or your husband. You can say du bist meine wahre Liebe. You are my true love. Oh, well, we got very romantic very quickly. So Dortmund had a pretty interesting season last year. So the season is die Saison 2018-2019. They overhauled their squad because five of their core players, Mkhitaryan, Gundogan, Aubameyang, Hummels, Dembele, they were all sold. But despite this, and because of very good transfer policy, Dortmund managed to rival Bayern and even, nearly beat them in the race to the championship. The championship in German is die Meisterschaft. Die Meisterschaft. And the trophy we call die Meisterschale, the champion's ball, because, well, it looks like it looks like a ball. So let's have a look at the table. This is the Wikipedia article of last season, and you see that we have the Abschlusstabelle here. So Abschlusstabelle is just a connection of the two words die Tabelle, the table, and der Abschluss, the end. All right, so this is the final table, and you can see that Dortmund is on the second place, only 2 points behind Bayern, who took their sixth championship. But if you see on the right here, in this diagram, we see that Dortmund was actually ahead in the majority of the match days. So between the 6th and the 25th match day, Dortmund was the leader, and only then, in the sort of final quarter, Bayern caught up to them. So the vocabulary that's useful in this context is to be in the lead, in Führung sein. So if you want to say Dortmund was in the lead the majority of the season, you say Dortmund war die Mehrheit der Saison in Führung. And for a team that is completely newly assembled, that is quite remarkable. Das ist erstaunlich. And I think it has a lot to do with its new coach, Lucien Favre. Lucien Favre is a Swiss coach, but he's not very known outside of Germany. So here, this is a very nice site where you can read about football news in different markets. It's www.transfermarkt.de. And you can see an overview of Lucien Favre's career. So he had quite some success in Switzerland. He was 2 times Swiss Cup champions, and two-time Swiss champion. And he also won the German Super Cup, actually just 2 or 3 days ago. So Lucien Favre has been in the Bundesliga before. From 2010 to 2015, he was coach of Borussia Mönchengladbach. Borussia Mönchengladbach. He did really good work there. So if you go to YouTube and you look for Borussia Barcelona, you see a 6-minute video of the amazing style of play that Mönchengladbach had at the end of his time there. I mean, during and towards the end of his time. So, long story short, kurzum, I think there are a lot of reasons to be excited about the new season. You know, there's an excellent coach, young, talented players. From outside of Germany, Jadon Sancho gets a lot of attention, and I think Dortmund is going to try make the push for the Meistertitel to finally dethrone Bayern. They want to dethrone Bayern. In German means sie wollen die Bayern entthronen. Or if you really want to impress your German friends, you can say, sie wollen den Bayern die Lederhosen ausziehen. Which means as much as they want to take off the pants, the leather pants, it's particularly Bavarian type of pants from of the Bayern players. I think this is an excellent point to stop the video. I hope you learned something new and have a look at the vocabulary